welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. I thought we could make a card using Bailey buttons. So we're going to be using the lipstick, the handbag and the girl itself. I'll also use cute as a button. So I've got the bits here already cut out. I just need to cut out the centres of those. And then I also have some flowers off to the side as well. So I have an idea of what I want to do. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to put some stenciling on, because I'm not going to use any papers or anything with this card. We're going to keep it as is, but I would like to use some of the stencils. So I did have a flower one, the polka dot flowers, which I think is in the wash actually. So I'm thinking the circle one, and I'm going to go with Mermaid Lagoon and Cracked Pistachio for these. So let me grab my blending brushes out. That's the wrong one. Oh, why is it you can never find your blending brushes when you want them? So I have a blending brush for each colour, and the reason why I can't find them is because they're on my desk. Right, okay, so I'm going to start with Mermaid Lagoon, and I'm just going to move that up, and we're going to add some colour on, so just like this. Okay, and then I'm going to bring this down here, and we're going to do the same thing. Oh, try not to move it like I just did, because that was a bit stupid of me. Okay, so just like that. So I'm liking that. So that's the Mermaid Lagoon, and then let's bring in the Cracked Pistachio, and I'm actually going to swap the stencils out. I'm going to use the hexagons now. So this is the Honey Dots one, and we're going to just bring this in like so. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So just in a few areas. Okay, right, and maybe just a little bit up in this corner as well. Okay, so really loving that. So that is our background all done. So Bailey buttons is just going to sit right in the centre, and how gorgeous is that? Now I want to do something with these lipsticks, so 1 second. I just want to grab, let's find them. You can never find something when you're in a rush. Do you ever notice that? Right. Okay, here we go. So I want to have a heart of lipsticks going around it. So I'm just grabbing my dies out. I'm going to look for the biggest one, which I think is this one. And we're going to use it, I'm just going to use it as a template. You know, you can draw this freehand, or if you've got a template with a heart on, then by all means use that, but unfortunately I don't, so I am just doing it this way. So I find it easier just to use my dies as templates, so that's what we're going to do. So the other thing I was thinking of is we could die cut it and make a shaker with it, but no, I think we'll stick with this. Right, I need a pencil, guys, so let me grab the pencil out. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw around my heart. Oh, I've just broke the black pencil off, because of course you would, wouldn't you? Oh dear, now I'm moving it. Right, this is not going to plan. There we go. Oh, I did it again. So I need to stop being heavy-handed. Right, okay, so we just need a rough outline. Because what I thought we could do, let me just pop these back in here, like so. What I thought we could do is we could put the bags and stuff around her. And it is for someone who loves shopping. Right, what have I done with my scissors, guys? Here they are. So I need to cut these centres out, because I don't want all of that white. So what I tend to do is I'll take a little bit out like so, and then I come in from the back. So if you go in from the back, you'll find you'll get a much better cut. And then, yeah, just go around like so. Because like I said, I don't want all of that white. I'd like some of it. I am going to ink blend these as well, just to tone that white down. So I might come in with one of my distress inks. I might come in actually with a tumbled glass, because that's quite a subtle blue. So again, I'm just going to go around. Please do excuse my hands and my nails. Oh, I'm giving my nails a break from like my gel nails for a while. Yeah, so, and I've already been working with some inks and stuff today. This nail, oh, I was so gutted. I managed to snap it the other day. I was working on, I was doing some jewellery. I didn't record it, but I was making some jewellery, and yeah, it all cracked off. I was so gutted. So having the gel nails on actually protects my nails, because I don't have the best of nails anyway. But you are meant to have a break between applications. So, well, I'm thinking actually just 3 of them, just like that. Now I've cut all of those out. So what I'm going to do is let's get the tumbled glass. I'm going to get my light blue one, and then I'm just going to go over these like so, just to get rid of that, all of that white, so that it all blends in nicely. But it does look much better with that bit taken out. Now if you don't want to use scissors, you don't have to. A craft knife would work just as well. So okay, now I'm going to do the same with these, but I don't know how well I'm going to be able to actually get the ink on them because they're so small, but I really do want them on. So alternatively, instead of doing it this way, you could in fact just stamp them down. Cut yourself a couple of oh, what they're called, masks. There we go. So you could cut yourself a couple of masks, and yeah, and then just stamp your way around. So that would work just as well. But what I tend to do when I get Julia's stamps is I tend to sit and I stamp them all out and I colour them all in, and I have so much fun. I absolutely love doing it. So yeah, so that's what I tend to sort of do, and then I'll sit and cut them out, and then I'm ready just to have a play. But it's also nice as well because when once I've done my design team stuff, I always have loads of ephemera left for just to use as and when. I know all my ephemera comes in really handy when it comes to my handmade cards, and Julia's collections are just fabulous because they seem to go with anything that I put them with. So okay, I'm going to do them all because I have a feeling we're going to use them all, but I had this in my head, which is why I've done so many lipsticks. Yeah, I just thought it'd be a really, really cool thing to do. I'm hoping it turns out really cool. But yeah, just something a little bit different. Like I say, you don't have to do it this way. This is just the way that I've decided to do it. And it's just because I was sat colouring in the other day. And the other thing about pre-stamping and colouring in is as you colour in and as you fussy cut it out, that's when you get your ideas. So that's where most of my ideas come from, because as I'm doing it, they just sort of roll around in my head. So yeah, right, okay, so let's stick these down. So I do need some glue, because that would be very helpful if we had some glue. So there's just some here, and then what we're going to do is I'm just going to pop glue all the way around, and then we're going to glue these down. And as long as the whole of this heart is completely covered, so it gives a heart shape, then we are all good to go. So this is where the fun hopefully starts. So I'm just going to go around and I'm going to have them all different directions, and yeah, not really pay much attention to it. Just making sure though that I do cover up that pencil line, so that's the one thing that I will be making sure as I go along. But yeah, I just hope it looks nice when it's done, because like I said, it's something that's sort of been in my head and that I've really wanted to give it a go. I wanted to have a go at, and yeah, so, and sometimes you don't know until you start whether or not it is going to work. So I'm just now grabbing loads of different ones. I'm trying to keep it so that I don't have the same colours next to each other. Yeah, so it sounds like somebody's out cutting their grass, but it was raining today, so I didn't think the grass would be good enough to cut. But there you go. I don't cut the grass anyway, so it wouldn't really make much, yeah, so it wouldn't really, you know, affect me, because I wouldn't know when you, well, I know that you can cut it when it is slightly wet, but it's best not to. So okay, one more on that side. Please have enough, because honestly I don't think I could colour anymore even if I tried. Oh, look at that, isn't that looking good? See, you don't know unless you try. Okay, so we're getting close to finishing. Okay, and that one there, and then this one. Okay, I'm liking that, so I need maybe 3 more. Do it. 1, 2, and then I think a third one just across there like that. Yeah, oh, I like that. So that's our heart done, and then there's our gorgeous girl, but I think we are going to get rid of the white off her. So this is where things become a bit, yeah, fiddly. So let's get rid of all of this. Okay. Oh, I can actually smell freshly cut grass coming through from the garden. Oh, it smells divine. So it must be my next door neighbour. I know I have 2 neighbours that use petrol lawnmowers. So yeah. Okay. So, but when doing this, I thought, you know what, let's get rid of that white because we don't need it. When I fussy cut all my bits and pieces, I tend to do that. I always try and leave a white border because you never know. Most of my designs, I always end up with the white border because I like it. But you find that when you want a close cut, if you close cut it, you find that you can actually damage it a lot easier, especially when you've got like little bits like this. And I have to admit, these stamps are really, they are not, they don't have as many swirls as Julia normally puts on, so it makes it a lot easier for fussy cutting. But then with the swirls and stuff, you just take them off. So, and then you can re-stamp it. I'm getting shouted at now of Quincy. I don't know if you can hear that. Let's see if I can make this a card first, because yeah, I really want to make this before I deal with him. I know what he wants. He either wants, what time are we on? Yeah, it's tea time. He wants his tea. So, which means the rest of the family will want their tea. I was quite enjoying ignoring them all actually, and just having a play in my craft room. But I guess that, you know, tea time is tea time. So, and Quincy definitely knows when it's his tea time, because he shouts at me, and he'll shout at me now until he gets his tea, but he has to wait until we've had ours. I can hear him mumbling under his breath. He hasn't quite got loud enough for you to hear him, but yeah, he is, because I haven't paid any attention to him. But yeah, like I said, I really want to get this done. There he goes. He's now whining. Oh, honestly, if it's not children, it's husbands, and if it's not husbands, it's doggies, and if it's not doggies, then life is fine and it's so peaceful. She says listening to the neighbours, but saying that, I quite like the sound of the lawnmower. I think it's quite therapeutic. Yeah, it's like listening to the hairdresser. You know when you got the hairdressers and you're having your hair dried and the hair dryer's going off, I always want to fall asleep. She always ends just as I'm sort of, my eyes are closing, which is probably a good thing, because yeah. So yeah, it's sort of that sort of noise. Right, okay, I don't know how I'm going to get into here, but let's, well actually if I go this side first, and then we can come in this side, like so. Oh, there he goes again. I know he's there. I know he's there. He's just going to have to wait. I really want to do this card. We're literally like 5 minutes away from the end. All I have to do is fussy cut her out and then put on a sentiment. And she's all done. Oh, do you know, I don't think he's going to end up really shouting, you know. So get ready to jump, because I know that I'm going to jump when he does, because he really will shout at me. I usually try and just ignore him. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but yeah, he's so cute. He's 16 going on 1. He really is. I'm taking her laces off. She doesn't need laces, does she? No. They can be zip-up boots for today. Oh, gorgeous. However, I do need to get that white out because that will wind me up. So I'm going to get that out of here. Okay, right, so perfect. What I'm going to do now that I've done that is we're going to stick her up. Why on earth? Ish. Why, oh why? Right, oh, these are not coming off. This is annoying. Right, so I've got these really small little what do you call them, square foam, square adhesive things, so we're going to use them to pop her up, because I think she needs to be on some dimension. So, and don't worry, I will not bore you guys. We're taking off the backing of these because I'm just going to glue them down like I would normally. But I do, like I said, I do feel like we do need to pop her up. Yeah, right. So I'm just gonna, got a few more bits to do. But honestly, it's not very good, this stuff. It's so small, and the backing paper of it as well keeps ripping. Like, oh, come on, there we go. Right, I've just got a couple of bits here. Oh, that came off straight away. Excellent. So one there, and then I've got this really tiny little one, which is really good if I can get it on. And that can go there. Right, okay, so let's glue this down. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on all of these. It also gives us a time to move it into place to wherever we want it to be. So she's just going to be stood just there. Oh, I love it. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's get rid of that because we don't need that. And we still have, look at that, we still actually have some lipsticks left. So I'm sure I can find something to do with those. Let's get rid of them. Don't need that. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Right, so then, now what we're going to do is I want to come in with a black pen and put in a border, just so that I feel like we need one, like so. This is a really thick black pen. It's actually one of my favourite ones. It's a 1mm one, and it's a uni pin fine liner pen. I just love it. I'm just going to put some squiggles in just where the joins, where some of the joins are. There we go. Right, okay, so there is that, and then the last thing that I want to do is I want to add in a sentiment. So we already have some stamped out, but I do know that I need to cut them down. So I want cute as a button, and I need my baby trimmer, so let's get baby out. Okay, and we're just going to cut this down. Okay, like so. Okay, and then no, I think I just want that along. Perfect, and there. Excellent. Right, okay, so we have that, and then I'm thinking that, where's my black pro marker? I'm just going to go around the edge with the black pro marker. I think mine's starting to dry out actually. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like that. And then I'm going to grab some dimension, and by dimension I mean some cardboard. I just think I need to take a little bit more of that. Okay, so I'm going to just glue that down onto there, so like so, and then glue this down like that, and we're just putting that right in that center. And then the last thing I think I'm going to do is, do I want to add some gems on? I think so. I've got some gorgeous coloured ones here that will go perfectly with it. Yeah, so let's add some of these on. So and that noise outside is getting louder, so luckily we are just about finished. So yeah, okay, and then I'm going to have one there and one there. I think that will do. So there you have it, guys. That is my card for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Isn't that just lovely? Isn't it amazing what you can do? I just, yeah, I absolutely love creating. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you again for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this video and it's given you some inspiration. I will be back again soon with another video, and especially using this collection because it's just absolutely gorgeous. How can you not love it? Have a look in the description box below. You will find where you can get this set from, and I will see you all very soon in another video. But until then, do take care everybody, and happy crafting. Bye.